Hi. How's everyone doing? I'm watching at work. I would fire you. But I'm not your boss, so it's all good. Today's the day. I did my stretches. I did my breathing. Cracked all my joints. Ooh, not all of them. Apparently not all of them. Ooh, okay. We still got a few in the tank. Thankfully, you're not my boss. She doesn't care if I watch stuff. Yeah, that is probably a good thing that I'm not your boss. I'd fire all of you. Oh, I would shit can all of you. Hey, it's the lady of the hour. Look who it is. Hopefully she stays nearby so that when I want to get started here, I can quickly head over because we have a goal today, not only to finish this challenge, but also to do it in under 100 hours, which means we need to finish in about 3.5 hours today, I think. So, yeah. The closer Daisy May is, and the better my turnip prices are, and the smoother this goes, it's possible. I would not say it's likely, but it's possible. It's possible. We'll see. I gotta be locked in. It's not even like, if I don't do this in 100 hours, I die. Maybe I do. I've never had a challenge take 100 hours before. Frankly, I don't want one to. Because maybe I do die. I don't know. I don't want to take the chance anyway. So, I'm going to try to do it in under 100 hours. We're going to do it today no matter what. Hopefully it's in 100 or less hours. Well, no, not 100 or less. Less than 100. If I do this at exactly 100 hours, that'd be crazy. Can you use the megaphone for Daisy May? Wait. Huge intel, actually. Can I? Does it work for special NPCs? Or does it only work for your villagers? Yes? Yo. Okay. Okay. That might be worth buying. It can't be too much, right? I might not buy it this go round. I might do it after my first sell because I'm going to need as many bells as I can to start. But maybe on the next... Since I already know Daisy May's right here, because I just saw her, I think I'll do that for next week's turnips. Thank you, Trash Hag, for the 5 gifted subs. If you got a sub courtesy of Trash Hag, the Trash Hag, enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Maybe you should plant money trees if you see them as you go. I don't know how much that profit that would help with. The thing is that most of this stream today is going to be done with basically no money in my pockets because I will have used it all to buy turnips. But maybe if the stars align, we'll see. I got turnip profit at the ready to predict the trends. Well, I'm not going to use turnip profit. You guys are free to plug in the prices that I get for your own purposes. I'm not going to use it. And I would ask that, since I haven't used any turnip prediction tools for the rest of these games, that you don't help me out with one. because I'm not going to use one. You guys are free to snicker to yourself and be like, "Ehehehe, I know that this is going to be a random week." Did I say 50 gift subs? I meant 5. Thank you. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing if you got one. If you send predictions, you get a heat-seeking missile on your chat message. That is actually true, yeah. That is actually true. So anyway, I'll keep it to myself. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. You guys can do it for your own purposes. I just don't want any help for myself here. And I also don't want to wait around any longer, quite frankly. I kind of want to get going here. The clock hits 0. We're at 96 hours and 21 minutes, exactly. That means that we have 3 hours and 39 minutes to do this. Do you believe? I don't. No, I do. I do. Well, it's not up to me to believe. I gotta just go with the flow. I gotta go with whatever turnips I get. So, I think what I'm gonna do to start here, I don't remember how much I have left to invest in turnips to start. I don't think it's very much. So I think what I'm going to do to start the stream today, before I buy my first batch of turnips, I'm going to get my money rock. That's going to be an extra bit of money to start with, which can... What's the word? Exponentially grow our value as the weeks go on here. Our net worth. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to get my money rock, quick bells... And then we're going to use that to invest in our first week of turnips. If you don't do this in 100 hours exactly, I will have to unsubscribe. Well, I don't know if I'll do it in 100 exactly. I want to do it in less than 100. I don't want that first number to be 1. So anyway. Deep breath. We're going to get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, money rock. Which means I need my shovel, which I actually think I dropped over here. That's a stone axe. That's not your shovel. I'm already freaking blowing it, dude. I'm already blowing it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I'm already blowing it. Alright, but that's fine, because this is going to be money rock right here first try. I do have to get that clay out of the way, though, if I'm going to take full advantage of it, if it is the money rock. So I continue to flounder in the face of pressure. It's not the money rock. We move on. Sorry, Nana, I was kind of scaring away your bug. So there's Daisy May. Bless you, by the way. I have 13,000 bells. I'm going to look for my money rock so that I can over double the amount that I have to start investing with. That will be much better for getting a head start on turnips, and I am heavily lamenting the fact that every single rock that is most nearby Daisy May is not the money rock. Arrgh! I have 1 more rock on this main area, and then I have 2 across the rivers. I really would rather not have to venture across the rivers for those. Yes, okay, very good. That's not too bad. I wish that was the one I checked second after the one that I was next to at the start, but whatever, it's fine. Ifs and buts, candies and nuts, or something like that. I'm gonna have, yeah, about 29 grand to start with here. Okay, 29 grand. That's not bad. And then where was Daisy May? She was just over here, I think. No, I think she was over here. I don't want to be stressed out this whole stream. I really don't. But I'm going to kind of be. Hello. Alright, so we're going to buy as many turnips as we can. It's Sunday morning. And we're going to go through every week. No, don't tell me. We're going to go through every week. 90 bells. That's the cheapest you can buy them for. That is good news. We're going to buy the absolute max that we can. The great news is that we don't have to, like, do the calculations to see how many we can buy. It's the, like I said, New Horizons, quality of life. It's better than most people give it credit for. And New Horizons, like every game other than Animal Crossing GameCube, has 2 turnip prices throughout the day. One in the AM, one in the PM. So we're going to track our AM price, and then we're going to track our PM price. Oh, I'm actually not writing it down. Maybe I should be writing it down. But... yeah, I don't know. Let me, like, crudely make, like, a little table here. Thank you, by the way, Cody Person, for the new Prime on Twitch. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. Alright, so we got here, while I'm on the loading screen, since I can't do anything else. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, as we have been doing. Skip through that. Go back to writing. It's a very delicate little process that we got here. Okay, so we bought on Sunday for 90. We're going to check our Monday AM price right now. Okay, very good, very good. We did get a Pillium. Unfortunately, I had to ignore the Pillium. Though I do very much appreciate the Pillium cameo. Are you doing this challenge without time skipping or for real? Yeah, no time skipping here. Absolutely not. You know what I should do maybe is... What is this and why am I worried about it? Oh, I got the maximum size house. Great, but that doesn't mean we're done with this. That's alright. Luckily, the store is pretty close to my house, so it won't be a long jaunt over to check the prices every day. That's nice. Alright, tell me. 58 bells. That seems a little bit low. Like, maybe random pattern low. That seems, yeah, I don't know, quite low. Compared to the buying price of 90? I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll see. So now we're going to go PM. Same day. What was it, 58? Alright. Has week 1 always been a small spike? Oh, wait, you're right. Week 1. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. Week 1 is always a small spike. The first time you buy turnips is always a small spike. I can't believe I forgot that. What a numpty. Okay, so we're gonna get a small spike. It's just a matter of when it'll be. That makes me wonder if I shouldn't go through each and every single time frame. And rather, I should just try to find when it spikes. But I won't know when it spikes unless I'm pretty carefully tracking it. Don't turnips rot if you time travel? If you time travel backwards or beyond the same week that you bought them for. 53. Yeah, okay, so... Geez, now I'm wondering... I think I'll keep going the same way that I was planning on, but it's worth wondering if I could find it a little bit faster. 53, I think that was. Alright. Alright. Mod that chatter? That was actually, yeah, that was actually a pretty good tip. I totally forgot that the first week was always a small spike, which is good, and if I knew that previously, I might have, I don't know, made more of an effort to have more money to start investing if I knew I was going to get a profit on week 1. It's not guaranteed anytime after that, but only the first time that you buy turnips are you guaranteed to get a small spike. It's the only thing I think they changed about turnips between New Leaf and New Horizons. I'm not sure there's anything else different about it. The patterns are the same, and how the patterns work is mostly the same. I don't know, maybe a little bit. Is using ways to keep turnips from spoiling considered cheating? No, but I don't think that there is a way to do that in this game. I don't know if there is a way to do that. Alright, we're looking for something higher than 53, so that we can see early on in the week that it's ticking up. Bang, right there. Alright, so 93, and we know it's a small spike. So that means... Okay, I don't want to get this wrong, so I'm going to be a bit safe and only go 24 hours ahead. And that won't be the spike. That will be... That won't be the spike. That will be the last price before the spike, I think. Because it ticked up once, it'll tick up twice. The one that I'm going to will be the third tick up, and then the fourth tick up is going to be the spike, whatever that may be. Sahara really loves Detroit. I don't feel like I've ever seen Sahara all too often, to be honest with you. What's up, Ellie? How are you doing? Yeah, so this will probably be something in maybe like the mid-100s. which will be decent. That'll get me up to... Well, I'm not going to sell today, but if today is mid-100s, and then tomorrow's spike is something just a little bit higher than that, that'll probably be... maybe 50 grand that I have to work with going into the second week, and then a large spike in the second week. This game also features the mechanic of the next week influenced by your previous week's pattern. So 135, but that's not going to be the max. The max is going to happen PM today. 135, which is actually a little bit lower than I thought, but maybe since I bought for 90, I should have expected it to be on the lower end. But it doesn't matter, because all that matters is whatever this price is right here. Okay. Sorry, I'm like wired right now. I am trying to move a mile a minute to try to do this arbitrary goal of doing under 100 hours that I set out for myself and nobody else pressured me into. I just said I want to do this in under 100. How do you know this is going to be the highest? Because I just know... I know the game mechanics. I know how turnip patterns work. If you plugged all these numbers into the turnip profit calculator, or whatever turnip calculator is your choice, I'm sure that they would be accurate. I mean, if you guys are tracking the turnip prices, can you confirm that I'm right? Even though I'm about to figure it out in a second here. Bang, 148. All right, so we're going to sell for 148. After buying for 90, that will probably put me something close to 50 grand, I'm hoping. Pretty good. Yeah. All right, so 47,918 to invest in week 2. And the good thing is that we learned very early on what the pattern was that week. We didn't waste a bunch of time checking days that we didn't need to. So wait, that was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sorry, Sunday. And we'll go back to the AM here. So that's great, because we also didn't take a whole lot of time figuring it out. So, quick week 1. And a good week 1. Small spike. Of course, the real value is going to be in the large spikes. Would Bell Boom Ordnance help with this method? Yes, but that's really expensive, isn't it? Isn't that expensive? Also, don't you need 3 stars to do that? Thanks, Galileo Neptune, for the 55 stream watch streak. Thank you. I did forget, admittedly, that Bell Boom was a thing in this game that could have helped me. However, if I needed to get 3 stars to do it, I don't really know if it would have been worth it, because that kind of is a big... That kind of is a big... Oh, Daisy Mate. Okay, I was about to say, talking about damn Bunny Day. I don't want to talk about no damn Bunny Day. Is there like a rock nearby my place here that I should be checking every day? Like, do you think it's worth... Oh, well, you know, an extra grand to invest with. Sure, why not? I could plant a money tree there, but I'd rather use it to invest in bells in case I get a large spike. Okay, well, I'm just going to apparently replant the 1 grand again. What I was actually here to check, though, is if any of these are the money rock that I could use. Like, while I'm looking for Daisy May, try to hit the money rock. Doesn't that seem wise? That seems like something I should do. Might as well. You're already out here looking around. Hola! Oh, okay, there she is. And rock right here. Money rock? Question mark? No. Alright, that's fine, though. Alright, we're buying for 91. Alright, so we had the cheapest price last week, now we have the second cheapest price. Let me write that down. I'll buy some, buy the max. And I don't have to do the calculations, which is awesome. 520 turnips this week. You do need 3 stars and 20k. Yeah, so I don't know if I would have gone out of my way to do the Bell Boom Ordnance. It kind of seems like it would be a bit of a waste of time. Since I can sell things from hitting rocks, let me also pick up that iron so that I can sell when I eventually sell turnips as well. Come on, you slowest scroller in the fucking west here. Come on. Alright, tomorrow, stay in the AM. Whew. Hi, Dag. Today's my day off, so I'm glad to catch a stream. Hey, I'm glad that you decided to spend your day off with me. Are my messages sending or nah? Hello. Hi. Okay, there we go. I cannot see. I'm legally blonde. Yeah? Okay. I don't know what the chances are for a large spike after a small spike week. I don't know what any of the chances are, but I imagine it's pretty equal across the 4. So, I don't know. Let's see here. And I think that if I get a random pattern, and if I find out that it's a random pattern early enough, I will just sell it as soon as I have something that's even halfway decent. That's sort of what I've been doing throughout this challenge. So I think that I will keep doing that. Hello, rat. 79. Alright, pretty standard price to start the week. Okay, so... No, I don't want to sell. 35% if I remember well. 35% of a large spike after a small spike? That seems really high. I thought it would be pretty even across the board, to be honest with you. Like 25% each. Alright, careful. Oh wait, it does have 31 days, but I'm not going to the next day. Stupid. God, if I mess this up, because I'm trying to get this in under 100 hours, and so I'm like messing up stupid time traveling again, that's gonna be bad. I know the biggest chance for a large spike is after decreasing. Yeah, that is true. Well, it seems true anyway. Like the game is being like, hey man, I know I gave you a bad roll last week, so I'm gonna give you a good one this week. I got you, big dog. And then it daps you up. That does seem like something the game would do. Sahara is here again, so whoever said that maybe they're onto something. I'm also gonna check this rock. Nope. At least keep giving me iron, because it sells for a decent amount. I feel like a worm, the way I be wiggling today. 75. 79, 75. Alright, don't click your pen back in, stupid ass. I feel like a worm the way I be wiggling today. What do you mean by that? Yeah, 31 a.m. Careful. Careful, careful, careful. She loves selling carpets and wallpapers for the petting of cars and the papering of walls. That is probably some of the most clever dialogue in New Horizons. Is that even New Horizons, or is that New Leaf? Why do I feel like that's actually New Leaf? Maybe it's not, though. I don't know. But it's like, wow, they actually did have a sense of humor when they wrote this game. I'm in a good mood. I'm all running around and... Hang on, your chat message got pulled off. Alright, actually I have a sane issue, and I want somebody to validate me. When somebody... Alright, you guys in Twitch chat, is it when you try to scroll up in the chat box, does the chat box just refuse to do so? Like, you scroll up, and like, brrr, 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 and it just doesn't do it? Or am I freaking crazy? Sometimes, yeah. Okay, because it happens to me all the damn time. Personally, that's happened to me all the damn time. Because when I want to scroll back up because somebody's comment got pushed off. Sorry whoever's talking about damn wiggling their friggin' worm. Because I was going to read that comment for some reason. Someone just got Thanos snapped. Good, they probably deserved it. 72. Alright. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know if I'm even going to write these down, to be honest with you, because as long as I got it in my head... Oh, maybe I will, I guess. I don't know. If Daisy May was in an earlier game, Tom Nook would have had a comment about how her booger grosses him out or something. When would they ever interact? I mean, Joan and Tom Nook never interacted in the old game, so when would Daisy May have ever interacted? Probably, though. He should say that. I mean, he's just saying what we're all thinking, quite frankly. Is there a closer rock? Like one... The only good thing about this one is that it's on the way over here, sort of, to the store, so... I don't know. It's also bothering me that I have a Nook Miles gold to redeem, but I'm not doing it because I'm not going to stop and waste time looking for it. That's why I don't think I could speedrun this game, because I'm like... I can't just let things sit idly by. I have to address them. Alright, so 68. Now we're going to go to 4-1. Be very careful. When the months roll over, you have to be careful. But you don't go to, like, the previous month on the first day and then ruin your turnips. What was that? 68? I gotta take a napkin to her big-ass nose and wipe that... Something, you said something, but it got pushed off screen again. I'm not having Twitch yell at me because I'm trying to scroll up in my fucking chat box. He buys the turnips for their market price, but he grimaces thinking about that little booger baby handling them. Let him be rude. He was, like, kind of rude in the first generation game. Literally, like, one of the first interactions you have with him is... He's like, alright, hey, it's like 18-something grand to pay off this mortgage. Oh, Isabel, I do not want your freaking recipes. It's like, hey, it's 18 grand to pay off this house. Hand it over, Buster. And then you hand him 1 grand, and he's like, my God, you're so poor. You can't even, all you can do is laugh. Broke ass. And I'm like, oh, shucks, Tom, that really hurts my feelings. There is another rock over here. There is another rock over here. It'd probably be worth putting something down if I could afford to do so. Maybe I'll move some items over here. Nah. Hey, never these damn money rocks, man. Hey, it's cherry blossom season. He mellowed out with age. Do they get older? Because, like, these runts have been, like, 7 forever, or however old they are. 65. Alright, it's kind of looking grim this week, I'll be honest with you. But that's okay, because by maintaining a PMA, anything is possible. Oh my God, always with the system battery, dude. Was it 65? What if they're both teens, but just genetically challenged? That's a way of putting it. I guess so butthurt my cranky villagers are mean. They're never mean. They're never mean. They're like, they're just old. They didn't call them cranky anymore. Just call them old, because they're always like, my back. Oh, my back. And oh, yeah, you know, like, they don't make sweaters like they used to. No, sorry, that's a line from George in Stardew Valley, actually. But still, the cranky villagers would say something like that. They would. They're mean when I want recipes from them. What do they say that is so mean? Yo, Tommy, what's up? 60. Yeah, not great. Not great. It has to turn around by tomorrow PM, otherwise it's a decreasing week. I would maintain a PMA if it was a decreasing week, because at least that means good chance of a good week the following week. So I think I'd rather get a decreasing week early, but still time. Over the next game, the runts grow up and become evil, corrupt capitalists. I don't think that they would, to be honest with you. If you think that it's like, oh, it's Tom Nook's influence that turns them into greedy capitalists, I'm like, dude, you're gonna grow up one day and you're gonna rent a house or have to take a mortgage out on a house, and you're gonna wish that it was fucking Tom Nook giving you it. Hell, how'd you even get to this island? Did you even pay to come to this island? He's give you an island retreat to live on forever? And what? It cost 2 million bells? Like, bro, you would kill for that, man. So what? Oh, he runs a store. Level of capitalism in Animal Crossing is nothing. It really is. Thanks Mirthful Royal for the 50 stream watch streak. More bells for twitch.tv/Dagnel. Look at that. I'll take that whenever I find it. Ooh, my money tree's growing. Oh, okay, okay, okay. And money rock? Alright, alright. I'm feeling fortunate today. I'm feeling like this turnip pattern is going to turn around as well. Did I already refill the hole for that money rock? Because now I'm thinking about burying... Oh, wait, this was only like 1,000, though, because I misburied it. So this is only going to be, what? 1 grand each? Judas. Did I already... Yeah, no, I didn't fill in the hole. Okay, okay, okay. How about this, then? Take out 10 grand. Fill that hole. Alright, and then that will be there for us on Sunday when we want to buy more, I think. So that'll be good. And the turnip price turns around.
Like and subscribe, smile, enjoying the emotes and ad-free viewing.
Yes, do that. Do all those things. Thank you. And... Ooh! 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 Uh-oh! 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 Don't let him get hot! Uh-oh! He's heating up! Where am I at? It's Thursday? So we want to go 24 hours ahead. If it's a big spike, that'll be a big spike. Holy smokes, what a day, dude. PMA paying off. Thanks, Borealis Aurora, for the 4 months. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy your ad-free viewing. The PMA did this. Yeah, actually, though. Hey, big spender. Yeah, I'm about to be. Let's see. Let's see. 105 on the tick up. Could be another small spike. It'd be unlikely, though, since last week was one. Those of you plugging this into Turnip Profit are probably like watering of the mouth right now, eager to tell me. But we're about to find out, so don't worry. Whew. What could the next Animal Crossing game possibly be about? I mean, I don't know. New planet. I don't know. It doesn't have to be something... I feel like I'm the crazy one, because I don't feel like every game has to be, like, overly innovative, or it has to introduce some entirely new concept. If you just did what the older games did, but better, then that would be fine with me. But, I don't know. I'm also probably not in the majority on that opinion. A lot of people probably want to have a lot of the things from New Horizons to be improved. But, being that New Horizons is a good game...
Yo. Let's go. Cartwheel emoji, cartwheel emoji, cartwheel emoji, cartwheel emoji.
Okay. Thank you, Shioner Prime, for the 47 months. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Alright. Nice, dude. Big spike in week 2. Nice! Let's freaking go. Alright, that's going to be huge. Also sell these rocks and iron that I got from the rocks while checking the money rocks. 228,675. That's huge. Alright, now I'm going to go 2 weeks ahead because your next week's pattern is influenced by your previous week's pattern, meaning that we're probably not going to get another... Oh, wow. Look at these. We're probably not going to get another large spike if I just do 1 week. So let's go 2 weeks ahead. Entirely reset the game's bias towards not giving you the same pattern 2 weeks in a row. And, yeah, go back to equal odds. Alright, so that was Friday. So, Saturday, Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Bang. Should be right anyway. Thank you, Coldylocks, for the Prime on Twitch. I appreciate that. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you. Yeah, but anyway, back to the point about New Horizons, is I kind of hope the next Animal Crossing game actually feels like an Animal Crossing game, and not like every other game in the world where it's like, hey, you can design like an island and live there. Maybe Animal Crossing wasn't the first to do it, but they certainly popularized the trend, and now I'm a bit sick of it. So I was never big on designing things. I'm more optimistic, though, that they will sort of understand what people want. Oh, it is Sunday. Good. Good counting. Good counting. Okay. So, look for Daisy May. Harvest my money tree, if it so happens to be available. Alright, so now we got another 30 grand to work with on top of what we sold for. That's good. Get that out of here. I guess we can sell the eggs. Are the eggs worth anything? You get the rock eggs? Those worth anything? Let's see, Daisy. Oh! Okay. Okay. Whoever came up with Detroit is my hero. Yeah, that guy 31 days ago who suggested Detroit. Their legacy still living on. Man, they might not even still be watching these damn streams, but they are still a large part of it. Whoever suggested the name Detroit for this town, for my GameCube town when I originally started this challenge. I don't know if they knew just how, and you know, every subsequent game after that, I don't know if they knew just how much of an impact they would have. 98. Okay, so still below average in a good way. We're gonna start having inventory issues if we get one more good week. But that will be a good problem to have. Alright. Shout them out in the video. Oh, I'll definitely put up their comment that suggested the name Detroit. That will for sure go up there. I don't even remember. Was it even on Twitch or YouTube? Can't even remember. Anyway, 98 that week. Inventory issues are inevitable with how much you gotta get anyway. It's true. I would just hate to have to deal with inventory issues and then get like a decreasing week, and it's like, I don't even get something good for my effort, you know? But we're not there yet, luckily. You know, I was gonna say, man, I don't think I remember seeing Sahara that much this challenge, but golly, now... Maybe I just didn't notice it, because you're kind of right. You kind of right. Nice, with a Pillium appearance. That's the perfect rock right there, dude. That's the perfect rock. Money rock, Pillium. Perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better rock. The first one that you check in the day. Can't ask for any better than that. Put a Sahara counter in this portion of the video. By the time I get to this part in editing this video, I'm going to be so burnt out of editing that I don't know if I'll be doing that. 56. Alright, yeah, pretty standard. Kind of strikes me as another small spike, to be honest with you. Because our first week started with something in the 50s after buying for the 90s. So, I don't know if you plug that into turnip profit, if it's already saying very likely that it's a small spike, but that's what my brain is saying. After looking through 96 hours of footage, bro, I am going to be tired. I might do silly edits like that at the start of the video, but I'm sure you guys notice it in watching my stuff. Like, the editing trails off over time because I just get to be... I think I'm getting better at it, but... You can just tell when I get to that part in the video editing it, and I'm like, fuck, I just want to be done with this. Just chop it up and send it. Imagine you get 2 large spikes 2 weeks in a row. Well, it won't be 2 weeks in a row, but... Since I time travel 2 weeks forward, but it's possible. It's possible. Especially if the week that I didn't check the prices for was a decreasing. Very possible. 114. So random pattern. Unless that's the start of a spike? I don't think it is, though. I don't think it is. I think I'm gonna take that. I don't know. What do you think? 114 is not great when I bought for 98. And I'm worried that it could be the start of a spike. And I shouldn't sit around twiddling my thumbs thinking about it for too long. I think I'm going to keep going. I don't know. It seems so... I'm going to bet it's a random pattern. But you know what? Even if it is, and we spend a little bit more time finding a better price, we can find a better price than 114. 114 is not that great. If I wanted a random pattern, a good sell price for a random pattern, I would probably go for something like the 120s or more. So if I spend an extra 5 minutes finding a price that's better than that, maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not, but it could also be a spike, and I'm just not seeing it right. I'm pretty sure it was a Twitch comment that suggested Detroit first. Classic. What was that, though? 114? I didn't write it down. I think we'll know for sure. We'll know for sure based on whatever price I get today. Probably just this one in the AM. Because if this ticks above 114, then I'll be like, oh, maybe this is a spike. 99% of people quit before hitting it big. Let's see. Yoga ball. Okay, wait, hang on. This might have been really smart. 136? Does that mean PM could be a large spike? Yo, wait, hang on. Okay, I think I definitely made the right choice, though. And because I don't know, 136 strikes me as certainly too high to be a random. Could be. This could be large spike. Wow. Wait, 2 large spikes in a row? Would put me up to, like, almost 1 million just in itself, probably. Could be small spike, but I would absolutely take a small spike here as well. This might be all the turnip, the rotten, awful, lousy turnip luck that I've had. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. But also, I don't actually think that... I don't believe in jinxes, and I don't think that the game is listening to me. So I will also... you know, who cares, honestly? Maybe this is just making up for all the rotten, lousy, no good luck that I've had to this point. I don't know. Let's see. 161. Okay, wait, that's not a large spike, though. That would be quite the small large spike. I don't think it could be that small, so this is a small spike. And Wednesday AM is going to be the spike, and it's going to be 162 or more. Okay. Alrighty. Spike is a spike, absolutely. 100% I'll take it. And then that'll set me up decently for the next week. Shout out Spike from Land Before Time. I never watched that. That's the one with the dinosaurs, right? I never watched that one, but I watched the movie Dinosaur. It's like a CGI movie. 3D CGI animation. I remember really liking it, but I bet it looks horrible now. Because I remember having that on VHS, man. And I'm like, that must have been like 90s or 2000s, probably. Does anyone remember that movie? Never watched that movie, but we had like a book about it or something. 2000 on the dot? Bang. What can I say? Oh, you know what? I don't think I've been, yo, Dagnel, who wants my attention? Who doth ping me? Bro, you gonna run a country mile just to go tell me, like, oh, did you know that you could feel sadness? Get out of here, man. Come on. I want to find my turnip price. Oh, there's some, like, very expensive things in the furniture section today. An omen? Oh my god, are you serious? Dude, it's one more than it was? You little runt! Alright, whatever, man. You kind of can't complain, though. You little twerp. You gave me 161, and I literally said it. I'm like, it's going to be 162 or more. Oh, I guess that means it's 162. Whatever. 472,000, bringing me up to almost 500,000. And doing pretty good. Waste no time. Next Sunday. No time to stop now. That was Wednesday, so we're going to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to move this back, so it's starting to get a little too close to noon. Hello, we're already on turnips? Yeah, only 96, almost 97 hours later. Finally got around to these lousy turnips. How much do you need? 2,498,000. So we are basically almost a fifth of the way there. Which means if I get a large spikes can absolutely be 5 times what you buy for. I didn't like that ominous darkening of my camera. That wasn't a good omen for this week. So maybe I should shut my mouth. It's going to be some 100 hours for sure. Well, we have 3 hours remaining as of about right now. So, and our first, we had 39 minutes. It was 96:21. So our first 39 minutes has gone pretty well, I will say. I mean, I've knocked out 3 complete weeks in a half an hour. And Daisy May is literally right there. Thank you, game. You're a friggin' legend. So, that's cool. Good morning. 100 bells, perfectly average, makes the math easy, not that I have to do it. I'll buy some. I'm gonna guess that I can probably not fit all these in my inventory, actually. I think we're at that point. Yeah, only 3,500. Even though I can definitely buy way more than that. So that means I'm gonna have to sacrifice, what? 14 stacks of turnips to the ground? Alright, that's fine. I can do that. Yeah, we're in that part. I didn't think we would hit this part so quickly, but yeah, now we're gonna have to start dropping them. I'm gonna need to drop 14 stacks. So that's 1 row plus 4. And 5 more. Alright, I think that's good. Ideally, the least amount of weeks where I have to do this pocket management, the better. So, I don't know, if you just wanted to give me a small spike and, not make me have to worry about it, or large spike, and not make me ever have to worry about it ever again, that'd be nice. Please, drop the turnips! Did I get that math right? Nope. Classic. Whatever. Alright. Last stream? Yeah, last stream maybe ever. I think this might be it. So, get in here now. Enjoy your time, because, yeah. It's 420. That's the funny day. Yeah, get in here now. Man, it's flying through these turnips. I've been getting very lucky. Small spike, the obligatory small spike that you get on your first week of buying, so not that lucky for that. But then a large spike after that, small spike after that. Not even like a decreasing pattern, or a random pattern. And yeah, no decreasing pattern, which I don't believe in jinxes. I believe that when people say things and it doesn't work out that way, or it happens in an unfortunate manner, you're just more likely to notice it, but still. Maybe I shouldn't, though. Hello, Dag Nation. It's my day of birth. Ah, what is it? A 319, baby! I don't have no idea what that means. Hey, happy birthday. Animal Crossing New Horizons 6-year anniversary tomorrow. What are you guys doing to celebrate? $93. $93 after buying for 100? Smells like random. Smells like random. I like that piggy bank. I kind of want to buy that, but I gotta lock in. I probably have bigger things to focus on. This is random, then I will be very happy to just check out at the first good price I see. I'm trying to get my own up to 5 stars before the big day. Why don't they do anything in-game for the anniversary? Why don't they do... You know how you got, like, the... Hey, let me tell you guys about something that makes me mad when I think about it. There was a balloon arch that you used to get for New Year's. I think, like, the first year the game came out, and maybe the second year, but they never continued that. They never continued that for any year after that. And I don't think that you can time travel and go back to New Year's of those years. Nice. To get those balloon arches either. I think that they're just permanently locked out from ever being acquired unless you have a modded Switch. Why don't they do like what City Folk does, where they have a unique shirt for every year, and it has the little symbol for whatever year of the whatever it is. Didn't they do a cake? Maybe they did do a cake, but yeah. Hi, what do you got? 126? Oh man, now I'm kind of messed up again though, because I'm like 93, 126? Is this going to be another one where it's spiking to start the week? I think, I don't think I could pass up 126, man. I don't think I can. I don't think I could pass up 126. Even though it's small. I think I'm gonna sell. Not the ladder, though. In case, I don't know if Daisy May can spawn up there by the cliffs, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling like... I've never seen it spike to start the week. I know it can happen. I've never seen it happen. I don't think it's gonna start doing it now. 438,000. Oh, I was like, dude, wasn't I at 500,000? Why am I only at 455,000? Because I have some outside, too. Oopsie. Forgot about that. Yeah, and also this will make it so that I don't have to keep checking every day of the week, so we can just quickly move on to the next week. So I think that this is good. I'm not going to check whether I was right or wrong about this being a small spike or a random. I'm not going to check that. I don't want to know. Frankly, I do not want to know. And it would be much faster if I just move on. And it would just be faster if I move on at this point. I was thinking about selling half and then checking, but I'm like, that's wasting a lot of time for something that I don't want to waste much time for doing. Oh, the world's worst inventorier. Alright, another 176,000. So that puts us at 632,118. So now we're basically a fourth of the way to where we need to be. We were a fifth last week, but now we're a fourth. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we go again. All right, those of you who are plugging that into Turnip Profit, if there are any of you here, did I make the right choice? I did say I don't want to know, but I will not lie to you. I do want to know. I don't want to know if I got it wrong. Or maybe it wasn't conclusive enough because I only checked 2 prices. Maybe that's not enough time to really know. But what was it looking like if you're doing that? If you are checking. You did make the right choice. It was fluctuating 95%. Okay, and I assume the other 5% was a small spike that was just spiking early to start the week? Is my guess? You're not Daisy, are you? Oh, you're freaking Harv. It was looking like a random pattern. Alright, that's great news. I'm feeling very validated right now. Feeling very validated right now. No. Where's old DW? What's her name? No, that's the Arthur rat sister. Yoki's going to repo the house. I am the most reliable creditor that he has ever given a house to. What are you talking about? That's this whole challenge, is me paying him back. What do you mean he's going to repo the house? Oh, hello. Do I really want to plant a tree here? I'm like never going to come over here. Nah, forget it. I'm never going to come over here. If it's not anywhere between me and where the shop is, it's not, there's no point. There's no point. Where the hell is this hog, man? Is she across the bridge? I know they could be across the bridge. I don't think they can be on the cliffs. I've never seen an NPC on the cliff, so I think I'm going to drop my ladder. Thinking that that does not actually matter. Oh, that's right. I could dig it up and plant it next to the shop. I'm such a moron. Fuck. I always forget that you can do that. I forgot it earlier, and now I forgot it again. Whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, 103 bells. 633,000. Definitely going to have to be 2 trips. Buying and selling. Why am I the world's worst menuer? Honestly, it's baffling scientists worldwide as we speak. I forgot. I always forget that you can move them. I keep thinking if you dig up a sapling in this game, that thing is gone. You will never see it again. I think what I'm going to do is I'm also going to take a quick little pop into the shop. Quick little pop into the shop to sell the things that I've been getting from the rocks. The iron, the clay, and whatnot. Or maybe... yeah, I don't know. Maybe we're just hanging on to instead of doing every single time. I don't know. I don't know. I bet days may spawn on cliffs. Yeah, probably because you have an incline, though. I think because I don't have an incline, she's not going to do it. And if she does, well, I know where my ladder is, so... this is probably all I need to drop. I don't need to drop any more after this. Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, that's probably good, though. Hey, don't touch those, by the way, Moose. I'm warning you. I got my eye on you. Money Rock? Have I checked this one for Money Rock? Or did I get Money Rock already? She uses her booger like a grappling hook to get up there with no dude, I cannot be reading shit like that right now. I'm trying to focus, man. I'm trying to focus right now, big dog. Alright, man, I could not be reading shit like that. That is ridiculous. Like Spider-Man web? No. I cannot be reading that right now, man. I'm trying to lock the hell in. Jeez Louise. I still can't fit all my stupid turnips. What? Oh, because all those bells that I just got didn't have a place to go, and so they went into my... oh, hang on. I bet you... but... no, I actually do need to make more than 2 trips. Oh, surprise. I thought for sure I had enough. What the hell compels anyone to say that? It was funny. It's just like, boy, is there just not... man... that was pretty funny, actually. That was pretty funny. I'm just being dramatic. I'm just being dramatic. That's probably all we need to clear, right? Yeah. Okay. See, the less that I have to do this stupid inventory juggling, the better. And so if I do all this and I get a decreasing pattern, I have to do it all for basically nothing. That's gonna really smart. That's gonna really smart. Okay. Sounds good to me. You gotta admit it was creative. Oh yeah. Listen, man, I'm just spitting my shit. I can't guide your eyes on command to my bullshit. That is true. However, I will say that if you put it out there in the pantheon of ideas that is my Twitch chat, it is always subject to be read. You could set up pipes to cut down the runtime between Daisy May and the shop. Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of its own sort of like juggling act in its own, as I have to drop the pipe all the time where Daisy May is and go back and forth. And she's never that far away because she can't spawn on the cliffs. The first few weeks especially, she was like right there, so I wouldn't have even needed the pipes. It would have taken longer going through the loading screen. But I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, pipe seems a bit useful for something like Red, where he's always going to be in the same place, so you don't have to pick it up every time and move it wherever he is. Not, I don't think, for somebody as mobile, I guess, as Daisy May. Pantheon these nuts. Alright, man, that's enough. That's enough of you. $64. Alright, pretty typical. Pretty typical price to start the week. Alright, I think we're back to normal town. I also didn't check my money rock. Don't turn that switch off, young man. Getting called young man a lot less these days. The amount of times I would hear young man 10 years ago was maybe appropriately 10 times as much. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. You know, I remember the last time I got called young man as well. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what if that's the last time I ever got called young man? It was, I think, like less than a year ago. I think I held the door open for somebody at Chipotle. They were like, thanks, young man. And I was like, oh, I don't hear that very often. What a refreshing thing to be called. Instead of unk. Don't turn that switch off, old fart. Go to the retirement home. Boom, young man's all day long. Yeah, maybe. But then I have to deal with retired people. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a great trade-off. Do you get ID'd still? Yeah, but I also feel like you're obliged as an employee to ID no matter what now. So I don't know. It feels like it's out of obligation rather than, oh, I gotta actually look to make sure because you're just so darn handsome and young. And I don't know about this guy. Hey, this guy might not be 21. I don't know. Yeah, you have to like physically scan the ID at a lot of places. It's not like, oh, I don't know. You don't look very old. Unk, unk, unk. It sounds like a cat about to throw up. I keep calling everyone young man / young lady / alternative for funsies. I appreciate that. It keeps the morale high. Aren't they supposed to card you if you look like you might be under 45? Well, that's stupid because you can't... What is honestly... a 45... What does a 45-year-old look like? You could find a whole wide... There's probably 45-year-olds that look like they're 80. And 45-year-olds that look like they're 25. So what does that even mean? I would just do it for everybody. I would do it to an infant child that walked in. I'd be like... Man, I don't know. Can never be too sure these days. Okay. I don't know if I have a 10 grand to bury there, though. So... Fuck. Forgot that could happen. I guess I could buy a new one from the store, though. Yeah, just put that away, I guess. That'll fund my new shovel. Actually, no, I don't even think that can get me a new shovel. I think the shovels are like 2 grand. $116, dude, I love it, because they're not making me wait around. I love it, they're not making me wait around, they're giving me the spikes early. They're not teetering me along. And the one time they did, they gave me a large spike. Oh my god. Alright, 24 hours ahead. See what kind of spike this is. I love it. They're giving it to me on Tuesday morning. My favorite secondhand store that used to be in every strip mall for a while, but now you don't see them anymore. They're giving it to me on Tuesday morning instead of dicking me around until Thursday evening to tell me, oh yeah, it's a small spike. Assholes. Dag, as a bartender, I would ID you because you look 24/25. I appreciate that. I'm not asking for compliments, by the way, but I don't know. I think you would have to ID me anyway, right? I'm easy like a Sunday morning. Wednesday morning. I was kind of worried that I didn't time travel there because it's the exact same weather. Oh look, Flick is here. Great. Just in time.
Dude.
Yo. Thank you, Thundergun, for the 69 months. It's the big day. What are you calling me for? Pardon me? Oh, Mayday. Yeah, that doesn't... It's not May yet, though. Quit getting me freaked out that I skipped to May on accident and missed the spike. What an asshole. I was like, I didn't sell anything at the box. I didn't... What? Thank you, the Thunder guys. 69 is incredible, actually. Alright. $64, $57, $116, $80? Huh? What happened there? Is it just a well-disguised random pattern? What? That's weird. That's really weird. That's very strange. What was the one before? 24 hours before that. I didn't check Tuesday PM. Because I just assumed it was a small spike or a large spike. And thought I didn't need to, but... Now I'm going to check Wednesday PM. But anyway, Tuesday morning was 116. I thought it was starting to tick up. But now I'm like, whoa, is this just like an incredibly disguised random pattern? Yeah, I guess so, because now we're back down to... Okay, wow, really strange. That's very, very strange. I had no doubt in my mind that that was a spike. Wow, what a strange random pattern. We're not going to see that high again? We should. I don't see why we wouldn't. Well, I mean, maybe not guaranteed, but if it's random, it should bounce back up at some point. Okay, yeah, weird. Because last freaking week was a random pattern. That doesn't mean that the next one can't be, but it was pretty unlikely. I had no doubt in my mind that this was a spike. It was never even a question. Now I'm wondering what the hell the Tuesday PM price was that I skipped. Damn. Oh yeah, I don't have a shovel either. Can't even check my money rock. Very strange. Very strange. I'd be very curious to see what Turnip Profit thought of that one. Not that you should tell me until I've sold, but still. 64. Bro, I'm worried. Like, is this not going to come back around? I'm actually freaking out now. What'd you buy them for? 103. I'm actually freaking out now. Did I mess something up here? And turnips aren't spoiled. I checked. Very... What is going on? Random always comes up at least twice in the week, but I could be wrong. Well, in that case, I could have had one on Tuesday AM and then Tuesday PM, and I skipped Tuesday PM. So maybe... I feel like it comes up more than twice. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Tuesday PM was the good one, was another good one, though, and... Okay, I just gotta check, like, I'm like, geez, I didn't mess up the time traveling, did I? That's how confounded I am. Okay, alright. I'm taking that, absolutely. I'm getting the hell out of this week. I am getting the hell out of this week, man. I'm not coming back. This week is cursed. Why is this game not respond to me when I do things? You're very annoying. Oh my god. Thank goodness. And that'll be a little bit of a profit. Not an incredible one, but a little bit. 2 random patterns in a week. Very strange. I didn't see the price, what was it? 124, I think. Decent. Probably maybe another 100 grand or so from what I had last time. So, you know, slowly inching our way forward. I'm so expecting a decreasing though, man. We haven't seen one yet.
Money, money, money.
Hey Dagnel, just stopping by on my lunch break. Just wanted to wish you guys luck tomorrow and hope you all get your top choice.
Yeah, big day tomorrow. Big stressful day. That's why I want to finish today no matter what. Whether it's going to be under or over 100 hours. And I'm like, man, I do not want to stream tomorrow. Ah! I definitely don't want to be streaming tomorrow. That's for darn sure. So thank you for the $5. PR Versailles. Thank you. And thank you for the good luck. For those not in the loop, I'll be vague about it. Because it's a bit complicated of a situation, but... figuring out where I'm going to be living for the next, like, 4 to 5 years tomorrow. 783,693. Okay. I sold them all, right? Okay, good. Just checking. Oh, and while I'm here, buy a turnip. Not a turnip, a shovel. Yeah, they're 2,500, man. What the heck? Tools are so expensive in this game. Even the flimsy ones. Oh, I like that watering can. He's like the pleading emoji, but he's an elephant. Oh. No, that's just cute. I don't care how dark and cynical my heart is. That's cute. It's Thursday, right? Is it Thursday, folks?
Hola.
Hey Dag. Don't fire me, but I'm watching you at work in the office. Hand over mouth emoji.
You're lucky I can't fire you, because I would. Thank you, Alien Friend 2012, for the 7 months. Enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing. Thank you. It was Thursday. Okay, so I think I got the date right. It's kind of weird when you're going from 1 month to the next. It's like January, February, March, April, doing the knuckle thing. Yeah, the office in Area 51. I'm the guy that thinks Area 51 has, like, schematics for jets and, I don't know, boring shit, relatively to what people think. That's me, though. It's only selling them until noon. Thank you. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Get my colorful shovel out here. Start looking for Daisy May. Start looking for money rocks. Stop doing that. Every week you do that. But you get the hole wrong. Also, 1 gold occasionally from those that aren't the money rock wouldn't kill you. Nice. Hey, this is your supervisor. Please visit me in my office. I don't know if you're talking to me, but you kind of are my supervisor. If you could say that somebody is my supervisor, I guess it would be my mods, right? You guys ever had like a vague like call into the office or something, like, or the principal's office, where it's like, you gotta go visit Principal Turner. Come meet me in my office. Bro, just shoot me, honestly. Let's check a couple times for a gold, maybe. Just shoot me, man. Oh, I made a blue windflower. Look at that. How come all the other blue flowers are not as hard to get as the blue rose? I thought blue was just like a hard color to get in flowers in general. But I make blue damn windflowers on accident. Blue rose needs you to do like plant original rose seeds and make sure you water them in this exact pattern and then do 15 jumping jacks every time you time travel forward, and then make sure that you only like water on the 5th Tuesday from the last blue moon. And it's like, bro, come on now. There you are. And you are far. You are far. 104 as well. Man, prices are getting jacked up here. Folks, I gotta tell you guys something. You guys been seeing these gas prices lately? Have you guys been seeing these gas prices lately? I mean, oy vey, folks. They better start calling these the gas prices, because that's what I do every time I see them. Oh! Hey, but at least Operation Epic Fury is going well, or whatever the fuck it's called. Hey, at least that's going well. I had to see the boys in camo are doing well. Very Seinfeldian bit, sir. Thank you. What do you mean there's no fucking room? What do you mean the bank is out of money? Let's talk about how it's going to be spring in a day. That is true. That is true. Doesn't feel like it, but it is literally true. Punxsutawney's Phil's bitch ass. I still hate that fucking vermin. Oh, come on. $5.20 a gallon here. You live in, like, damn, San Francisco? I mean, dude, I saw it hit, maybe this is just me, I saw it hit damn something in the high 3s, and I was like, oi! Jiminy crickets, man. But I also live in, like, friggin' Bumpkin Town, so, you know, that explains it. God, I can't just fit... Yeah, near LA, that makes sense. Alright. Drop, I guess, 9 more stacks. Hit $3 here? That's insane for us. Yeah, dude. Fellow bumpkins unite. Gas hits $3 a gallon. Milk hits $4. Jeez, man. That's crazy over here. Six, 7, 8, 9 stacks. Okay. Alright, luckily that should be it. I think we're at the point now where a decent large spike can get us there. But I always say that, and I feel as though, even though I don't believe in jinxes, the game does hear me say that and never does it. That is just me observing patterns and not actually believing that that's true, but it does, you know... I don't believe in jinxes, but when a pattern repeats 100 times over, like, what are you meant to believe, you know? Dag, use your vaulting pole to cross the river closer to Daisy. I don't have my vaulting pole in lieu of having one more inventory space. So, that's why. Oh, but we don't need to go all the way back now, though, so we're good. Hey, look, a peacock. Okay. You do have it. Oh, do I? I like walking, okay? What? Sue me. Bro just flashed his inventory that had the vaulting pole. Bro, that's better than flashing my, like, I don't know, a lot of things, alright? You'd be lucky. You should be so lucky. Why are people saying 6, 7? I was gone for a minute. Oh, because I was counting from 1 to 9. And so, inevitably, along the way of doing that, I said 6, 7, followed by 8 and 9, of course. But it didn't matter. It was already written in the Dead Sea Scrolls. It was already going to happen. I knew it as soon as I said it as well. It's like, bro, I didn't even mean to. I didn't even mean to. As soon as I was counting, though, and I got to 6, and I got to 7, I was like, that's it. We're done. I knew it was going to happen. I didn't say anything, but I knew it. I didn't even have to look at the Twitch chat. No, you started with 6 and 7. Oh, okay. Well, that makes it all right. My niece can count in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 134? Is this another random, dude? Has to be. Okay. Sure. I guess, thank you for not wasting my time too much. Controller's too slow. Yeah, okay, sure. I guess, yeah. Nice little, easy Monday AM sell. Not often that happens, but sure, if you're gonna give me one, yeah. A small chance at a large spike, too late? What chance? Not that I'm going to change now, I've already committed to selling, so you can tell me. What is the chance of it being a large spike? 3 randoms in assuming you put that last week was a random, what are the chances that this was a large spike? Oh, TCU won. Nice, I picked them. 41? Oh, I biffed it. Oh my god, I should have waited that out. $41? Oh, man, 41% chance of a large spike. Is that true? Only one person said that. 20% chance of a small spike. I've already committed to selling, so I'm going to sell. The only reason I'm asking now is because I'm curious. There is no probability of large spikes. Small is 20.3. Quit busting my shit. Not you. The people who try to tell me that I had a 40% chance of a large spike. Oh my god. Immediately. Whatever. It's fine. Ignorance is bliss. You're right. I think that's the lesson in all this. Is ignorance is bliss. I shouldn't even ask. Whatever. I think we're gonna have a million though. I think we might have a million. God damn, man. If I missed out on a large spike, now I want to see, like, by time traveling and checking the prices manually. Fortnite for Nintendo Switch. That's awesome, man. But I'm not. But what I will do is, in case it is a large spike, I'm going to go 2 weeks ahead now. I'm going to go 2 weeks ahead now, in case it was a large spike. Oh, I'm a millionaire. Let's friggin' go. Alright, that means that we are a little bit under halfway to being done with this debt. 1 million... Actually... Oh, no. Yeah. Just under halfway to being done with this debt. So, we don't need an incredibly large price now at this point to be done. Just double what we had, which would be on the lower end of a large spike, or maybe on the higher end of a small spike. I don't know. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Okay. It's 5/17. May 17th. My mom's birthday was May 21st, which would mean 18, 19, 20th, 21st. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to get a large spike on Thursday. My birthday is May 17th. Well, you better give me a good buying price then. Lock that in. Mm-hmm. I wish I had a padlock right now. I would lock it in. I think any large spike does it now, though, which is good. You almost forgot to mention it. You always forget to mention it. See the prices? Did you see the prices of Ferrari 458s jumped a lot recently? Yeah, I was actually just browsing like the luxury car forums the other day, thinking that I would add to my Jay Leno-sized luxury car collection. Yeah, I actually was looking at that the other day. How'd you know? I was looking at Ferrari 458 prices recently. I've been thinking about picking up another couple of them. You know. I got a little room in my garage after selling my, like, Koenigsegg and my Bugatti Veyron. Yeah, I was looking to fill those spots, actually. How'd you know? Oh, not a bad spot this time. 100 on the dot. Love it. Love to see it. Dagnel, you don't want Ferraris, you want Porsches and Lancias. Why do I only have 28 slots in my inventory? What are you telling me what I want? As well. I want a freaking Volkswagen Golf, man. I don't want none of those. Horrible gas mileage. Oh, I guess because I do have... Fuck it. These, like, drops are barely worth anything at this point. It's not worth it. I guess because, yeah, my bell bags, but still. Why don't I just put this in... No, you can't put turnips in your APT. I was such a moron. I have capital, man. It is stupid that you can't put them in your storage, though. Wait, can you now? Wait, they changed that recently. But can you do turnips? I don't know if you can do turnips. I just know that you could make it so that you could put, like, whole trees in your storage. Like, that makes more sense than putting a lousy vegetable in there. No. Classic. Fucking classic. I love Nintendo. Always making my life easy. Yeah, you can put like a whole ass tree that you dug out of the ground in your storage, but not a friggin' turnip. I'll be gosh darned the day I let you put turnips in your storage. Even though we let you do that in New Leaf. Ah, classic. Money Rock? People do their freaking holes like this, and it bugs me. I'm like, you're gonna slide off of that. Ooh! Lucky, lucky me. I'm like, you are gonna... Yeah, I did slide out of it. Look! Oh my god, it messed me up. I don't understand people who do that, man. How do you do that? I'm an L holer for life. Wait, Daisy May was there. Because that's where I dropped my materials. So where the hell did she go? Oh. Precision? You don't need precision. You just spam the A button. If you do it right, anyway. Didn't we test this? I remember somebody saying that you could always store them, but they were very wrong. Well, yeah. So the conclusion that we can draw is that you can't do it. So, not even gonna bother trying. I mean, I do forget because, I don't know, the update came out recently and I don't have a comprehensive list in my head of things that you can, or things that changed, but... Yeah, I don't know. Might... No, I think we are gonna have to make another trip as well. Halftime, High Point is 2 behind Wisconsin. Wow, that's actually pretty close. should really get these weeds out of here, but cramping my style. Cramping my style. What am I doing, man? Alright, I don't think it'll be one more trip. I think we're gonna have to drop at least a few more stacks. Quit moving, girl. Digging holes instead of placing objects, SMH my head. I tried, but I realized that in an effort to clear as much room out of my pockets as possible for turnip buying, I have nothing to put down. I could go like... I did it before with bugs, but... I don't want to drop them there because it's going to get hidden behind the tree. I'm going to lose track of it. Maybe I can go grab a bug real quick or something. Alright, that should be good though. Got a little over 2 hours remaining. Okay. I'm not saying we can do it, or we will absolutely do it. I don't have enough room! I'm not saying we can absolutely do it, but... 2 hours, and we're almost halfway to the bell amount that we need. I won't say anything. I won't say anything more. Turnip fields are lovely this time of year. Yeah, no kidding, man. Yep. One good large spike and this challenge is done. It doesn't even need to be a good large spike. I bought for 100, so I think I need... I don't have the guy that calculates this isn't in chat right now. Or maybe they are and they just haven't been feeling like it. That's okay. But with a buy price of 100 and I'm just under halfway, I'm going to say a sell price of 210 to 220 is probably... It's 220. Look at that. 220. All right, there you go. 220 says... Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, well, thank you. I didn't know you were here. All right, 220. Yeah, so... That's not a large spike. That is probably on the lower end of a large spike. I think any large spike can do it. That would be probably on the high end of a small spike, if that's even possible for a small spike. What the hell am I doing? Wait, I didn't change the date. Did I? I can't remember now. And now I don't want to do it in case I did. I did. Wow, I'm just so fast. I'm not the guy, but I did the math. I appreciate that. Thank you. 220. I figured there was something around there. So, that's anything large spike. High-end small spike? Probably not, but... If I do get a high-end small spike... 90. Standard. If I do get a high-end small spike, then that, of course, makes it even easier to where we probably only need, like, a mid-tier small spike. Or a decent random. Though I feel like I'm due for a decreasing. If they're going to do it, then do it now. If you're going to give me a decreasing, do it now. That's all I ask. If you're going to kill me, do it quickly. Final Troy got their ass beat. Alright, that's about expected. Oh yeah, I bet he's going to get it. I bet he's going to get that bug. Oh, we will never find out. Maybe that is the first instance that a villager can actually catch a bug in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I actually hate that they can never catch bugs. They always just miss them. I hate that. I wish that they could. God forbid villagers have personality. It's really stupid. Ooh! Oh! Now you're not doing this. You're not doing this again, are you? Where you fuck with me? You're not doing this again where you fuck with me, right? You're not doing this again where you fiddle me? Where you fiddle with my brain and give me a random pattern after making me think that it's a... I don't know. I'm gonna find out now, though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say anything now, because it bit me in the ass last time. Oh yeah, man, big bug catching week, I guess. If it's a large spike, it'll be right now. If it's a small spike, it'll be tomorrow AM. Bro, I put the wrong amount for the debt. Don't ping me. I'm very busy right now. James, what's his name? Tell me the good news. Alright, we're done. We're done. That is well more than I need. That is well more than I need. And we will absolutely do this in under 100 hours. We'll do it under 98 hours if I'm quick about it. Jeez. 1,458,000. Well, I'm not even going to... If that whole inventory got me 1,400,000 and... I definitely don't need to fill my entire inventory with all these turnips here to get to the amount that I need. So I think I'm just going to, in an effort to do this as fast as possible, just take like 3/4 of an inventory full, sell that, and then go deposit it. Wow, no decreasing weeks. Nary a single one is incredible luck. Oh, never mind. I filled my inventory. I guess I do have a lot of money, so that's why. I forgot how good turnips are in this game. Jeez. I don't know why. Why do they feel so much better in this game? Even though I don't think much of the logic has changed versus New Leaf, but New Leaf was not nearly this fast. Alright, I need like another 1 million exactly. Ooh, I think I'm gonna be just short. 2 million. Yeah, I need about another 100 grand. Hold up, boys. Hold up. Hold up. Not done. Not done. Probably 300 per stack. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. 30,000 per stack, right? Ish. So that should be enough. Okay, that should be good right there. Yeah. 2,546,123. And that's with turnips still to sell. But we don't need any more. Let's go deposit this and then be done. Decreasing pattern's 20% at most and only 5% after a decreasing week. So you almost never... Oh, yeah. I mean, that's true for every game. You really never lose. Oh, Tom, I don't care. I don't care. Stop. I want to be done, man. I did 97 hours. You haven't put 97 hours into anything you've done in your entire life. You wouldn't know. You don't know what it's like. Shut the fuck up. We're done. We're done. Let me go talk to Tom. And wait for him to be done, and then we'll pause the timer. Your debt-free life. A lifetime of free exterior renovations. Wow. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. So, people are going to be like, why not the storage expansions? Well, for one, I've done this for 97 hours. Specifically 97 hours, 53 minutes, and 34 seconds. I don't want to do it for another second longer. And also, you don't take out loans for the storage expansions. You pay those straight up. It's not like you get them before you actually have paid them off. You only get them after you pay them off, so it doesn't count. So, if you protest the fact that I'm not doing those, then that's why. But also because I don't want to do this again. Anymore. Ever. But I will sell the rest of my turnips to see how much we actually had in total. Because why not? A shit ton. Basically, yeah. Good vibes for tomorrow? Yeah, so speaking of, I'm probably not going to be streaming. Now the bad news. I think I'm done streaming forever. Bye. No, I'm kidding. For probably a couple weeks. Very busy couple weeks coming up. I'm burnt out of streaming. This challenge taking 31 days and almost 100 hours. No. I'm good. I'm good for a while. And I think when I do come back to streaming... Yeah, you don't really sell at the machine, by the way. Just by the way, in case you were curious. Yeah, I'm very burnt out of streaming. And when I do come back to streaming, it probably won't be Animal Crossing or anything video related for a while. I'm gonna like chill and probably play some things that I like playing more. I like Animal Crossing, but you know, it's like 31 days, man. I want to play something else now. So when I do come back to streaming, I'll be doing something else. Something more chill. The streams will be more chill. But it'll still be a little bit because I have to really blitz out editing a video that I'm working on that I want to release at the end of this week. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. And yeah, so it's going to be a bit. And also I have to do a lot of research because like I said earlier, I'm going to find out where I'm going to be living for the next 4 to 5 years tomorrow. I am absolutely going to be 100% focused on trying to make sure that we do our research about where that will be, and yeah, so very stressful times, but we end off with an excess of how much? 1,522,523 to spare. So, in case you were curious how much it was after selling and paying off my debt, with another 1.5 million in the bank. So, short stream. Wow, sub 2 hour stream. Man, I was so caught up trying to get this under 100 hours. We did 100 under 98. So, pretty good. And I even said, I'm like, man, I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. I don't think we're doing it under 3 hours. I really don't. I instinctually went to the system settings. That's pathetic. What a pathetic idiot. Alright, but yeah, that's it for me. That's it for me for a couple of weeks. Look out for this video in about 4 months. That's maybe not that big of an exaggeration. It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit. Thanks for being here today, especially to those who have stuck around the whole time. That's a lot of time to be watching one dude do the same thing over and over again. I know that because I am the dude that did the same thing over and over again for 97 hours. But if you watched at any point, if this is your first stream watching, if you joined halfway, or yeah, watching from the start, I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. As these challenges go on, I do get like you know, I do get like, I don't know, like annoyed too easily. I feel like I probably was like, I lost my cool a little too many times this challenge because, you know, it just kind of dragged on. I'm burnt out. I'm stressed. But, yeah, anyway, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Have yourselves a good rest of your day. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Do ! Discord in the chat to get a link to my Discord to get notified of when I go live, whenever that may be. So, we'll see. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. See ya whenever I come back. And, yep. See you.